Gavin Lloyd Henson is a Welsh rugby union player who currently plays for Bristol Rugby. He attracted much media attention as part of a Wales national team which achieved Grand Slams in the Six Nations Championship in 2005 and 2008. He has also played for the British and Irish Lions, touring in 2005 to New Zealand but has never appeared at a World Cup. Henson has played in a variety of positions including fly half, fullback and inside centre. After an extended spell out of the national side, including missing the 2007 Rugby World Cup, he was recalled by caretaker coach Nigel Davies, being included in the squad to play against South Africa. Since September 2010, Henson has participated in 3 reality television series, 71 Degrees North, Strictly Come Dancing and The Bachelor. Henson has 2 children from his relationship with singer Charlotte Church. Rugby career Llanelli FC, 2000 Henson's one and only appearance for Llanelli FC was against the then Edinburgh Ravers at Green Yards in May 2000. Edinburgh won the match 51-23. Henson played at 10 and scored 5 points. Swansea Ospreys, 2000-2009 Born in Pencode, Henson played rugby for his school, Brenteg Comprehensive, in Bridgend, Wales. Despite his Bridgend origins, he joined Swansea FC at the age of 18. He was presented with the International Rugby Board's Young Player of the Year award in 2001. During which time he had started paving the way to his international career by signing for the Wales A team. He made his international debut for Wales during June 2001 in a test against Japan, coming off the bench. He then started his next match, at fly half in a game against Romania on September 19, 2001. In November of that year he played for Wales A against Uruguay, scoring his first try in an international. In 2003 regional rugby was launched in Wales, and Henson played for the Ospreys. He made his debut for the Ospreys as a substitute on September 9, 2003 in a match against Ulster, scoring 2 tries and kicking both a penalty and conversion to score 15 points. He was moved to fly half for the subsequent match against the Newport Gwent Dragons, scoring 14 points from kicks. Henson returned to the international field for Wales in 2003. He played twice, and was on the bench for 2 other tests. He was capped against both the All Blacks and Romania. Henson came to wider notice in 2004 with a series of excellent performances in Wales Autumn Internationals against New Zealand and South Africa. Henson became a firm part of the Welsh starting lineup, and after playing at full-back in the second test against Argentina and the first against South Africa, he played in the centres for the remainder of the season. He remained on the team for the 2005 Six Nations Championship. In Wales' opening fixture in February, at home to England, Henson gave an effective performance, making 2 tackles on Matthew Tayert and landing the match-winning points with a 48m penalty kick and being named man of the match. Back in his club side, Henson was part of a team which took the Celtic League Cup. In the deciding match against Edinburgh on March 26, 2005, he scored 24 of his side's 29 points. In the Northern Hemisphere summer of the same year, Henson was named in the Lions squad for the tour of New Zealand. He was devastated not to be playing in the first test. When he was selected for the second test he was injured and could not play in the final test. A groin injury delayed his return to club rugby in the autumn of the year. Within months of his Ospreys return, Henson was cited for kicking and elbowing Leicester prop Alex Marino in a game against Leicester on December 19, 2005. He was found not guilty of the kicking offence, but guilty of the elbowing. He was initially suspended for 10 weeks and 2 days, this period was reduced on appeal to 7 weeks. Following this suspension and a single game at club level, he returned to international rugby against Ireland. In October 2005 Henson's My Grand Slam Year was published. Comments about the Lions tour and remarks about other players ensured rapid publicity and Henson had to apologise to his teammates. He was not selected in the Wales squad for the 2007 Rugby World Cup by then-coach Gareth Jenkins, after he failed to prove his fitness after recovering from an Achilles tendon injury. Henson was recalled to the Welsh squad by caretaker coach Nigel Davies, to play against South Africa shortly after the 2007 Rugby World Cup. He then started for all of Wales' 2008 Six Nations Championship games. Wales then went on to win the Grand Slam for the second time in 4 seasons. Henson lost his first Six Nations match in which he started on March 21, 2009 as Ireland beat Wales in Cardiff 17-15, to win the Grand Slam. Sabbatical, 2009 Euro 2010 On July 13, 2009, British tabloid, The Sun, announced that Henson planned to retire immediately from rugby and spend more time sailing. On July 14, 2009, Henson and the Ospreys issued a joint statement denying the player had any intention of quitting. Henson said, "I've certainly been having difficulties with the recurring injury, but I have absolutely no intention of quitting the game." In 2009, Mike Turner of the Crusaders stated that if Henson ever thought of switching to rugby league, the club would be happy to talk to him. Since this time, Henson has made no official statement on the subject, shown any intent with regards to joining a Super League club or held any talks with the Crusaders, although he regularly attended their matches in 2009. Comeback, 2010 Euro present On October 27, 2010, Ospreys released a statement from Managing Director, Mike Cuddy, stating that Henson would be released from his contract with the province with immediate effect, and that he would be returning to rugby with the English club Saracens. Henson had not played professional rugby for 18 months before this announcement, following his period of unpaid leave from the Ospreys. Henson had been reported as having trained with Saracens 2 days prior to this announcement on October 25, 2010, leading to speculation that the return to professional rugby was imminent. Henson's agent, Matt Ginvert, stated that Henson will return to rugby after completing his commitments with the BBC's Strictly Come Dancing programme, and Saracens chief executive Edward Griffiths said that he saw no reason why Henson would not compete for the club before Christmas 2010. Henson signed for Saracens in October 2010, making his debut at Wembley Stadium in the Boxing Day 2010 match against London Wasps, his first competitive game since March 2009. After playing 4 games for Saracens, starting only 1, Henson was released from his contract on February 2, 2011. The same day, French sports newspaper L'Equipe reported that Henson had met RC Toulon's head coach Philippe Saint-Andre copyright and club owner Mourad Boudjelal, for lunch in Toulon. The club, with their 2 first-choice fly halves out injured, had an available space in their squad under top 14 regulations. Henson had commented while at Saracens that he was frustrated not to be playing in his preferred position. The following day he signed a 5-month contract with RC Toulon. In April 2011, he was suspended for 2 weeks following an incident on a night out after a match against Toulouse, involving an alleged fight with his teammates. After a hearing, RC Toulon's president Boudjelal decided to reintegrate Henson back into the squad. However, on May 24, 2011, Henson was released by RC Toulon. On June 4, 2011, Henson played his first match for Wales in 2 years, starting against the Barbarians. Henson put in a good performance, although he described his match as merely showing glimpses of what he can do. The match was a loss to the Barbarians, with Issa Nakua scoring a try in the 79th minute, taking the score from 28-26 to Wales to 28-31 to the Barbarians. After the Barbarian match, Henson was named in the 45-man preliminary 2011 Rugby World Cup squad by new Wales coach Warren Gatland. On August 11, 2011, Henson started for Wales in a warm-up test against rivals England at Millennium Stadium, but left late in the first half after dislocating his wrist. The following day it was announced that surgery on his wrist would keep him out for 6 to 8 weeks, and that he would not be available for the pool stages of the World Cup. In October 2011, it was announced by his agent and subsequently various media outlets, that Henson had signed for the Cardiff Blues. The club later confirmed the 8-month deal. On April 2, 2012, it was announced by Cardiff Blues that his contract had been terminated by the club after he was reported to be drinking and behaving inappropriately on a flight home from Scotland after a Blues match against Glasgow Warriors. The airline Flybe, which Henson was flying with, banned him from the airline for a 6-month period. On July 9, 2012, newly promoted London Welsh announced that they had signed Henson for the 2012-13 season. On June 13, 2013, it was announced that Henson was to leave London Welsh, who had been relegated that year, to join Bath for the next season. He said, "I am thrilled to be joining Bath this summer, and I look forward to becoming part of what looks a very exciting squad. I still very much want to be playing at the highest level, and Bath is a big club with big plans. I know what is expected of me and I can't wait to get started." On July 10, 2013, Henson was knocked out by Bath teammate Carl Fiennes on a night out in the city. Having improved his recent form with Bath, including influential appearances in the centre. Due to this improved form, Henson, reportedly, rejected an approach by the Newport Gwent Dragons to sign an extension to his Bath contract. Henson has been included in the probables squad for the Wales trial match on May 30, 2014 in Swansea, but was unable to take part due to Premier Rugby Limited's decision not to release non-English players outside the IRB test window. On January 23, 2015, it was announced Henson would be leaving Bath to join a FU Championship side Bristol, at the end of the Aviva Premiership season on a 1-year deal. However, on February 11 he was released 4 months early from his Bath contract to take his place in the Bristol ranks, being replaced at Bath by incoming London Irish utility back Tom Homer. Reality television: in September 2010 he featured in the ITV1 outdoor series 71 Degrees North, a challenge show set in Norway in which he finished in second place, losing out to Marcus Patrick. He then featured as a contestant on BBC One's Strictly Come Dancing S8 series, partnered by Katja Veer-Schielers. In August 2011 a series, The Bachelor, in which 25 young women battle it out on the French Riviera to win the heart of Henson the Bachelor, began on Channel 5. He has been criticised for these appearances in the press and by many rugby fans. Personal life: his relationship with singer Charlotte Church has been well covered by the media in the United Kingdom. On September 20, 2007, Church gave birth to a daughter, Ruby Megan Henson. On January 11, 2009, Church gave birth to the couple's second child, a son, Dexter Lloyd Henson. Henson was excused from a December 13, 2008 Heineken Cup match against Benetton Treviso because Church was due to deliver about a month prematurely. However, this did not happen. On May 31, 2010 Henson and Church announced that their relationship was over, only 2 months after they had announced their engagement. On December 10, 2007, Henson was charged, along with 3 other men, with disorderly conduct after alleged rowdy behaviour while they were travelling on the 1937 First Great Western train from London Paddington to Cardiff Central on December 2, 2007. They had been summoned to appear at Cardiff Magistrates Court on January 14, 2008, but the case against Henson was later dropped by the Crown Prosecution Service due to insufficient evidence to provide a realistic prospect of conviction. On April 1, 2009, it was reported on the BBC that Henson was cautioned by police in relation to the incident following an investigation of assault at a premises in Cardiff St Mary's Street on February 15. In 2011 Henson chose Carrie-Anne Barrow to be his girlfriend on The Bachelor. The couple split in March 2012. Honours: Wales U16, Wales U18, Wales U19, Wales Development 15, Wales A, Wales U21, Wales, British and Irish Lions. Filmography: 71 Degrees North, Strictly Come Dancing, The Bachelor. References. External links: WRU Player Profile, ESPN Scrum Profile, Aviva Premiership Player Profile, Blues Profile.